Hi everyone, North for Rock here with another progress video. We made tons of progress in this video. We had lots of fun, got lots of levels. We unlocked a lot of things. We're getting very close to members. It's only a couple of days until members is released for 2004 Scape Lost City. I'm so excited. I can't wait to play it on release and get so much more unlocks. Again, this is very nostalgia for me. The levels are very slow because this is free to play plus 2004 version of free to play. So levels are very slow but very rewarding. The community here is awesome. Lots of great creators here creating videos on 2004 Scape Lost City. So go ahead guys, give it a try. I hope you enjoy this video and let's roll the progress. Bad YouTuber again, just got another fire making level. That is a nice clean 40 fire making. It's so fun training at these levels just because the fire making levels are flying. Another nice level here, 45 fire making. Okay, big level here, that's 50 wood cutting. When members comes out, I can now cut maple logs and we're now over 550 total. Now just a quick tip for you guys, I'd highly recommend cutting use here because if you go to drain or bank, it is packed pretty much in every world. But here, look, I've got 3 willow trees right next to me. I normally can always stay between these two, but worst case, I just take one step to this one. And then I'll show you now, pretend I've got a full inventory. I run up here, you can see the ashes when I get up here from what I've been doing. And I just fire make, because you're gonna have to train your fire making anyways. And the good thing about this method is I never run out of run energy because my run energy restores when I go back and cut more logs. Because if you just train fire making on its own from the bank, you will run out of run energy. And again, run energy is such a precious resource in 2004. So I definitely recommend coming here. I've been here for a few hours. I haven't seen one person. It makes it also breaks up the grind a bit because if woodcut levels take a while, you're getting fire making levels as well. And it's just much better and much faster overall. So I hope that tip helps you guys. Another big level, I missed it because I accidentally clicked the log, but that is now 50 fire making. So the stats are starting to look very clean. That's 50 woodcutting required for Hero's Quest. And I think I'm going to start working on 53 mining and smithing. Probably get some fishing and cooking up because I think we need the 50s, those up in the 50s for all of the members' quests that are going to be coming out next week. Another very nice level come in, that's 40 mining. Can now mine gold. And one more level until we unlock the rune pickaxe. Alright, last ore of the inventory. And that's 41 mining. I can now wield a rune pick. So time to spend the last bit of my cash on a rune pick. I'm really running low on money now, having full addy, all the Emmys, a rune axe, now a rune pickaxe. So definitely got to start making some money soon. I think I'll do that by making steel bars, which sell for about $3.50 each. Okay guys, the rune pickaxe has been acquired. Let's go test this bad boy out on some coal. Gotta watch out for this Scorpion King. He was definitely a killer. Bang, it is slapping. The coal is coming in. Time to print some money with some steel bars. Okay guys, we've been absolutely grinding mining today. I've mined 2,000 iron ore. Walking all the way from the Varric East mine to Banker here in the Varric East Bank. We're at 49 mining. I think I'll try to get 50 mining before heading off to bed. An absolute another great day in 04 Scape today. Okay guys, very long day today. With this one, that is 50 mining. Yep, definitely a long session today. Went from 36 to 50 mining. Probably the longest grind I've done so far, even though this grind is nothing in comparison to what's going to be coming. But I think it's just very click intensive mining, so it's never been my favorite skill. But I definitely need to get 60 mining so I can get into the mining guild, and then we're going to start getting some coal and then making steel bars and we've got to work on 53 smithing to be able to complete all the quests in members when that gets released this weekend. And hopefully when we do that, when we hit 48 smithing, we'll be able to smith steel plate bodies and finally start making some decent GP. Okay guys, good morning. Waking up, putting our shift in. That is 51 mining. I've actually changed up my strategy here because I was going to go mine coal, but everything is so far from the bank, or there's not many coal things besides the mining guild. I think I'm just going to power mine iron here because I've already got over 2k iron banked to get to 60 mining, and then I'll mine my coal. And in future, if I need iron to make steel bars, I'll just buy them because they're only 40 to 50 GP each, but I can sell the steel bars for 350 each, so it's still profitable, but it saves me a lot of time because it's a long walk to the bank for these iron ores. Your run energy runs out very, very quick, so I'd rather probably just power mine to 60 here, get 60 mining, and then go ahead and go to the mining guild and mine all my coal for all the steel bars that I need to smith. Okay boys, with that is 55 mining. We can now mine mithril ore. Let's go. This has been a grind. My wrists are very, very sore right now, so I think I'll take a break. I'll go do some fishing just to give my wrist a bit of a rest from clicking all these rocks and dropping it. So let's go ahead and roll some fishing levels. Okay, first nice level, cooking, coming up on this next fishing and cooking grind, just while I'm taking a break from mining to let my wrist rest. And look at this guy here. He's 3 ticking with this barbarian. What a madman. Okay, next fishing level coming in. That's 35 fishing, and I can now actually catch tuna, which is pretty nice, but I think I'll wait for members to come out. Probably skip tuna and probably just go straight to fishing lobsters at Catherby, which would definitely be very, very nice. Whoops, missed that, but just got 40 cooking. I can now cook lobsters and cakes. So one more fishing level, then we'll get back to the mining grind. Okay guys, and that's 50 fishing. And now we can catch the big lobsters. So that will come really in handy when I need some good food for when I do some bosses or go into the wilderness. So the levels on the right are looking very clean. 55 mining, 30 smithing, 40 fishing and cooking, and 50 fire making, wood cutting. The levels are flying. We're climbing the ranks. Now let's get back to the next grind. Okay guys, that's 25 rune crafting. Okay, and with this inventory, that's now over 2,000 mine runes. So I'm going to take a break from crafting mine runes and go craft some air runes. Oh my gosh boys, look at this, our first rune med helm. I remember seeing this drop on the ground when I was like 11 years old, killing lesser demons. We have finally seen our first rune med drop. It is glorious. Look at that. That is just pure cold hard cash. A lot of good memories receiving these drops and stacking these rune meds. You were a king if you got one of these back in the day. Okay guys, that is 45 magic. We can now teleport to Camelot when members comes out, so we are ready for members. Definitely took a bit of a detour. I know I said, I was just going to get 40 fishing and cooking after power mining, but then I thought I'd better just quickly get 45 magic before members comes out. But with RuneScape, when you want to do one thing, you have to do 5 other things first. So I had to craft the runes. I found some people doing 7 times mine runes, 11 times air runes, so I went ahead and ran some essence for them to get some runes. So our little vacation is over. Time to get back in the mines and back to work. Okay, I think I'm going to be recording each level now because they are going to get pretty hard to level up, and each level is very significant. That's 56 mining, 4 more levels until we enter the mining guild. Next mining level, just hit that, but I clicked the next door as it popped up, but that is 57 mining. Another mining level, as you can see in the chat, that is 58 mining. I'm mining these rocks so quick, so every time I go up a level I'll click the next rock and I'll miss it. But the levels are flying in. Okay guys, I thought I'd do a few more trips of iron ore just to get it to a nice round number of 2,500 iron ores, so I can make 2.5k steel bars, which will definitely be lots of money. And with this ore, that is 59 mining. One more to go until we can enter the mining guild. Or wait, is it? The mining guild. I remember standing here when I was a child, looking through there, thinking that getting 60 mining was impossible, that it would take a lifetime. But I want to go in there again, relive those nostalgic times, see what treasures are inside there. I want to see what the Giga Chad miners have been in there have seen. I want to know what it feels like. I want to smell the air in there. But what if I told you there was a way to get in there without 60 mining? Well, there's something called a Dwarven Stout. And when I drink this, it boosts my mining up to 60. And look, we are in, boys. The riches are ours, all ours. And when you're in here, you actually get a passive mining boost of 7. We can see here, there's these rocks here. They're normally the mithril ores, but there is just so much coal here. So I think I'm just going to stick to coal now, start making those steel bars, and finally start getting a decent cash stack, because I haven't even had 100k. As soon as I've got GP, I've invested it into better gear, or I've invested it into skills. So it's going to be really nice to start making some money. It is still a long grind mining all this coal. I'm going to have to mine about 5,000 coal, but once we got those steel bars, we will be making bank. Alright guys, well that's the end of this progress video. I hope you enjoyed. We did make lots of progress in this video, getting to almost 60 mining. We got 50 woodcutting, fire making. I just quickly got the round numbers for 40 fishing and cooking. We got a passive crafting level from crafting the gems when I mine them. We got 25 rune crafting. I just rounded up 45 magic, so I'll be able to teleport to Camelot when that comes out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just going to be here for a while, so it might be a while until my next video. Or I'll do a video when members comes out. But I hope you're enjoying the progress. I'm loving playing this server again. It is just so much fun, so much nostalgia. The levels are slow, but they are rewarding. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you give it a try. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.